morning, friends. If you are a buyer looking to purchase a home right now and you find a 2-story floor plan that has an upstairs laundry room, this video is for you because I'm going to share some insight on what to look for with this type of home configuration. Now, the number one thing I highly suggest you look for, and I'm seeing this more and more with the newer builds, although there's not a requirement or like a California plumbing code or anything, I'm seeing a lot of builders add in a pan that they'll put where the washer is going to be installed with a drain, so that if there are any leaks or anything like that, it will drain right through that. And you're not having to worry about replacing the flooring in the laundry room and possibly the ceiling and the flooring in the bedroom below. So that's one thing to look at if you are looking at a house with this type of setup. And if it doesn't have that installed, I highly suggest looking into the cost to add that, because it's going to save you thousands in the long run to have this one expense versus having not only the potential for it to leak and have all the repairs and costs that you'll have to do with that, but the peace of mind of like if you go and run a load of laundry and not having to be panicking thinking, oh my gosh, what if it leaks this time, and that can be really stressful over the years. So don't let that happen to you. The second thing I highly suggest, like right now I have a client that they're selling their house and they're selling their washer and dryer with the property to make it much easier for them and much easier for the buyer, and not having to take the washer and dryer out and have one installed. So if your property does not already come with the washer and dryer, I highly suggest you pay the extra $200 or whatever it is to have the appliance delivery company deliver it to your home. So that way you're not having to deal with putting a washer and dryer up and down the stairs, because not only is that a safety hazard, and you could be hurting your back and your knees and all sorts of stuff, or even dropping it down the stairs and maiming the walls as they go down on all your stairs. But just the added peace of mind of somebody that does this all day for a living, they can just easily put it in there. I even watched our guys do it, and we had the stairs that kind of wrap around, and they were like up the stairs before I even got back in the house from letting them in. I'm like, oh wow, they're already up there. Okay, cool. So they know what they're doing. They do it all day, every day, and it makes it much easier for them to just do it for you. So I highly suggest it's worth the extra $200 or whatever it is. Plus, sometimes like President's Day sales and all those types of things, they will usually give you like a discount, or sometimes they'll include that in the price. So definitely look at that. The third thing I highly suggest you look into is when you're having, like if you want to have them also install it, which I highly recommend because they make it look so easy. And it usually is 10 times harder than like if you just do it for the first time. It's really stressful versus someone that does this all day. But get the stainless steel hoses. That's going to save you a lot of time in the long run, and nobody really wants to have to pull out the washer and replace the plastic hoses and stuff every 3 to 5 years. Okay, so I highly suggest you get those stainless steel hoses because those last way longer and they're much less prone to any type of crack or leak or anything like that. So that's going to save you in the long run as well. So these are the tips that I highly advise. And if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comments. You guys have a great day. Bye.